Hello guys, what is going on? Corang15 here, with another video of me playing against the world. I don't normally record these live anymore. I record them whenever I win cool matches that I think would make some nice videos on the channel. As you can see, I'm in the replay, which is janky as all hell. So I needed to come to this place over here. I don't know if we can look at the map. Oh, there I am. So I'm over here in this like little circle. Looks like there's quite a few people landing with me. At least one other person. There's another person here. Oh, but he pissed off. It looks like. So I know there's somebody nearby. I'm just gonna go ahead and I guess camp, as it were. So I don't really hear him yet. I do stick around here for a little bit. There is somebody over at the person talking to Lady Baby Yaga or whatever the hell her name is. So I sit here, I chill for a little bit. Who do we got in the area? We got one person to the left, one person to the right. There is a person up by Dirt Burger or close to that. He's going over to Sludgy. So the circle is all the way up to the right. I can't do anything with it, so. But anyway, oops. Can I look at the map better? No? Okay, that's fine. Let's see. We're going to speed this up a little bit. So, I noticed somebody's here. We're going to go ahead and do that. So, he's looking around. Going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit more. So, I hear him. He's like right above me. And it looked like for a while he was going to come down and like try to find me, but he doesn't. And he just kind of hangs around. I have this in fast forward to like ×2, by the way. So he's hanging around. He threw the paper bomb kunai or whatever, I guess trying to find me, and doesn't. Or actually, no, maybe he was just using it just to see if anybody was here. And if it's stuck into the ground, then maybe he thought, oh, nobody's here. So I realized that he's going to kind of piss off here in a second because the storm's going to be coming in, and the storm's up by the pyramid. Just fast forwarding through this. We're already almost to the top 50. I do a lot of camping, but I swear it's not to like be bad-mannered to anybody. It's just tactical. So I hear him kind of piss off, and I think to myself, okay, you know what? I've also realized that the person walking around the white arrow is actually an NPC. It's not an actual person. So, gonna bring it back down to regular speed. Decide to shield up. He's not here anymore. I do have the storm coming my way. I needed to get some of my challenges done that required me to come down to this place, so you're gonna see me do that here in a little bit. I get some more shield. We're gonna be full everything here in a sec. JD777 person is going off. So I decided to run off, and then I think around here. Oh, I needed to get resources for one of the challenges. Pick up a sniper, and I actually do start kind of running away until I realize, oh wait, hold on, I actually need to get the shield barrels, which I left back there. So I quickly run back to do that. Oops, that's not what I wanted. The person that was near me is still over in Sludgy. Didn't really see him around. There's 44 people left, as you can see. 43 now. Nate Boy has just killed Deluxe Dino. At this point, I believe I get the achievement. Now, I have to make a decision here. Do I want to take the jump pad or take the car? I decided to take the car because the car, while it's not going to be as fast right away as the jump pad, it will eventually catch up because the car is at least, you know, forever and everything. So, the person over to the left, that yellow arrow, he kind of just wanders right back into the storm. I don't really know what he was doing. Now, at some point, I will be coming across another person in a car. Don't know if... Whoa. Yeah, I wish the replay system wasn't janky. I feel like that's something Epic should fix for Chapter 3. Another thing I needed to get, that I actually had to hit the brakes for, was I had to do this. I had to get, do damage to this. Oh, that's kind of cool. That was like a nice little pose right there. Get back in the car, get that achievement unlocked. I like to do my challenges in bulk. I try to get them all done in one round. That way I don't have to do them all, like, later. So, I come up here. There's actually somebody on the road I believe I'm going to come across. But we don't engage. We actually, he's going to hop in the car. And, yeah, I don't... Oh, he hops in the car. I think he sees me. And I think he attempts to chase me, and then I don't know what happened. It's like he kind of just stopped. So we got a yellow arrow guy back there. We have a red arrow guy to the right. We have a pink arrow person up here, and this pink arrow person I actually almost run into. And as you can see, there's like quite a few people hanging around. Oh, the pink person actually saw me up in the window, and he hopped down. And I decided to take the evasive maneuver. I look back over here. I think to myself, okay, I might be in zone right here. So, oh, he took the boat. The pink guy took the boat. I didn't even see him take the boat. I just heard the boat take off. The yellow person down there, that's Big Daddy Art. He just killed the person that was red. And we have quite a few people hanging around Bony Burbs. So, I decided to sit in the sedan, think about my next maneuver. Oh, there's people. Wow. I didn't realize you could see people's health off to the left. That's kind of cool. I wish the screen wasn't, like, cut off, but maybe that's something I have to fix. I actually have a lot of fun with the replay. Just because. I like using it. I like to spectate other people. Like, sometimes I'll go back on a replay and, like, I'll spectate them for the whole round. It has to be until I live the whole round. Like, if I spectate somebody that was, like, in the Final Four along with me, that will happen. I could also spectate people and see how they died. That's kind of cool. It's really janky, obviously, but it's kind of cool. So right here, I'm still trying to get resources. And it was at this point that my sister, I believe, started asking me if I had any soft foods for my dad's lunch for work. So you're going to see me here. I'm going to just speed it up a little bit. Nobody's really around. Oh, wait, no, there is a person over there at the pyramid. I guess I just didn't see him right away. There's also a green person up there and a red person outside of the circle. So I'm getting resources. I'm trying to answer her question. Gets all janky. So I sit here for a sec. I actually didn't even hear the car take off. So there's 18 people left. Sometimes when I play solos, there'll be like less than 20 people left, and the second zone isn't even closed in yet. Which is nuts. The green guy over at Bony Burbs is just kind of sitting there. I don't really know what he's doing. Unless if that's Pit Stop or what's her face. No, it's an actual person because he's trying to leave. I kind of just walk right through the middle of the pyramid because I'm not really focused on anybody that's around. I'm actually legit like just trying to get to zone. And like right here, I'm still like talking to my sister, so I'm not really paying attention to things. There's a person to my right, and there's a couple of people up there to the left. The green person is kind of getting out of zone, but I'm nowhere near him. Looks like there's quite a few people near me, but I guess they just don't see me. And it was at this point I think I realized I could talk to Torin. I wanted to talk to her just to see if her dialogue changed. As far as like what's going on with the middle and the season so far. And it didn't, but you know, sometimes I feel like the NPCs, especially the Battle Pass ones, like they kind of like not only do they change their looks, but they also can change their dialogue. Like I think at the beginning of the season, I don't know if she always said, "What do you want? I'm kind of busy." I think she said that after a couple of weeks, or maybe she's always said that and I'm full of shit, but who knows. So I go over here to talk to Torin. Actually, Torin's probably one of my favorite skins. She just, I don't know. She seems like that very quiet, like, rogue. Not rogue, I guess. She just seems like that very quiet bounty hunter person. Like, if you need something done, just say it to her and, like, pay her well and she'll go and do it. But she, like, she seems pretty nice. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. So as of right now, there are 14 people left. I decide somebody has died in the storm. Oh no, it was Torn. Her life expired in the storm. So by the way, in the midst of all of this, I'm gonna go ahead and pause. In the midst of all of this, I have been hunted for the last couple of minutes, and I don't know who the person is that's hunting me. I don't think we ever really got too close to each other. I'm just kind of around. So I'm honestly sitting here. I know the circle's over there to the right, but I'm sitting here because I don't know where this person is that's hunting me, and I'd like to have a little bit of a high ground just to see. So there's a couple people to my right that look like they're about to engage. Let's see who wins, the green or the yellow arrow. Yellow arrow looks like he wants to piss off. The green arrow does not look like he knows what's going on. Green arrow and yellow are still fighting. Somebody's died in the storm, and the green arrow is the victor. Big Daddy Art 559 has won that match. So we have a person over in Corny, in the heart of Corny right now. The person over to the right that just killed the one person. And then, oh, I guess the other person is the Marvin guy, the 22, 18, 11. As you can see, I have no kills to this point. That's pretty much how I am. I don't really get any kills until like it's late game. There's 9 people left. I'm still being hunted. So the storm is going to close soon. I decide I'm just going to go ahead and move. I'm still kind of like keeping a lookout. I decide to just kind of go towards Corny and hope for the... Wow, look at that ramp up there. I didn't even see the ramp. I'm going to take a couple shots at this warthog. I've noticed that if you shoot the warthog when it's like going to charge you, it actually will get scared and kind of piss off. So you don't have to kill him, but if you like just like shoot it in the leg or something, it'll be like, oh god, this guy's got a gun, let's fuck off. You know, that kind of whole thing. So the one person to my right, I actually think that's the dude that might be the dark skinned Sparkle Man. I'm not too sure though. And also maybe it won't be, I don't know. Let's see, we got anybody else around? So there's a couple people in the zone already at the gas station. One person's making his way over to Farmer Steel. I actually make my way over to this farmhouse. And I'm playing a dangerous game because I know somebody could be camping in it, but I decide that I trust the fact that nobody's camping it, like right now. So I decide to make my way to the barn and hope nobody's there. Still got, oh, there's quite an action-packed. Action's hot over at the gas station, which is up to the right a little ways. There's 3 people hanging around there, fighting each other. I got one person to my left, one person to my right. I decided to sit here because I'm in zone and I'm not going to be too worried about it. And at this point, I think it's when I hear this the yellow arrow come close. Let me see who it is real quick. Is it the Dark Sparkle Main guy? It's not in my field of view. I don't think it was. No, it's not. It's somebody else. He actually looked right at me when he slid down the hill, and maybe he just didn't see me, but his arrow was looking right at me. I don't know if he thought maybe he saw somebody. So there's all kinds of gunfight going on at the gas station. Everybody's more or less around now. Specialist is taking a lot of damage, and Specialist is dead. Big Daddy Art 559 with 5 kills. 2 people have 5 kills, which is kind of cool. Somebody's at a campfire because his health is kind of going up pretty fast. I have no kills, and I've got 75 health. I lost health because of the storm. Obviously, I was in the storm for a little bit. There's a bashed up truck down there. I decide, okay, I'm just gonna like wander around. I'm just gonna sit right here until the storm really closes in. And it looks like we have somebody on the perimeter scaling the wall. That's something I actually like to do. So he's hanging around the backside. Somebody's approaching me. This might be the Sparkle Man guy. It is. The Sparkle Man guy, he didn't see me initially. And I'm glad. I was actually begging that he would not show up. So there's 5 people left. Sparkleman guy, I believe is the art dude, killed somebody. And I sit here and I just watch him. I try to kind of stay out of his view. I pick up this weapon because my weapons right now were kind of okay. I had a couple of rifles, combat shotgun, and a green, I think, sawed off. So I come up here and I don't really know what I'm doing. As you can see, the blue guy down at the gas station, I don't know what he's doing. He went AFK or something. He's getting chunked and he's probably going to die to Storm here in a second. Yeah, he died. He must have lost connection or something. So there's 3 people left besides me. I'm hiding around this area. I don't think I'm in Storm. I'm going to get touched by the zone a little bit here. Not enough for it to inflict damage. And I sit right here. I just kind of sit here. I mean, I could edit the wall and go in. I could go into, like, the little house or whatever. But I think somebody's camping it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to sit somewhere where I don't think anybody will see me, at least. Like, I'm pink. I'm kind of reddish. I kind of blend in with the brick. Not so much anymore because now it's nighttime. I feel like nighttime comes at the most inopportune times for me in solos, but it's whatever, I guess. So the 2 pink magenta people over there in the circle are kind of duking it out right now, as you can see over there. I keep thinking somebody's here, and somebody is here, but he's not in the building. He looks like he's over in the cornfield, if you look down at the map. So I decide to scale down the mountain, and I decide to just kind of go with the current of the water and try to get me up to the outside, like a massive flank, as it were. And I come up to this bush thinking it's in zone, and it's not in zone, sadly, but I'm just going to sit on it, and I'm going to wait on the storm. Waiting on the storm to get to you before you get to zone is actually not a bad tactic, because it could pressure other people to, like, move a little bit further with it, because I've been burned like that. Oh, the Sparkleman person, I believe, just killed somebody. Sparkleman person, Big Daddy Art's got 7 kills. I have no kills. I decide not to open up a shot. Now, it's just me and 2 other people at this point. So this is where things are going to get dicey. I'm hiding behind a tree. It's not in zone. Going back to what I said earlier, let me pause it. If you move with the zone wall and you're on the slow side of it, it's actually not a bad tactic because it could force somebody else to leave their hiding spot and you could be behind them and they have no idea. Now, to open fire up, to like open up on them is kind of like up to you. I typically don't, only because, yeah, I could, but especially in this season, if they have a shockwave launcher or like some kind of explosive device and they throw me back into the storm, then I just take a massive L. So what I like to do is I kind of like just to observe where they go and then like maybe avoid any eye contact, any like actual notice from them. It's like trying to dodge like like Viridian Forest trainers. Like you're trying to time when they're looking away so you can scoot by without having to battle them. That's how I play this game, I feel like. So here we go. It's the Sparkleman dude and the one guy who's hiding up in there. I actually don't know if he's hiding up in there. I take a quick peek. I don't see anybody, but it's a fort, so I assume the one person's up there. The storm moves up. I move up behind this rock, hope to get an advantage. And I'm just kind of watching at this point because I don't really know what's going on. The Sparkleman dude, Big Daddy Art, he's there. The one other dude, Rose. Now, what's about to happen is something I don't think anybody should actually do. I mean, you could try it if you want. I'm going to pause and explain. This final battle is about to be a very, very tactical decision. This is a tactical choice I made. And it's a choice I tend to make a lot in solos depending on the situation. So I sit behind the rock. I sit behind it. I sit behind it. The Sparkleman dude goes to get the balloon. I actually didn't even see it on my radar. But the curious thing about this spot right here is I'm technically not seen. And, like, I technically could be seen. Like, the guy up in the fort, I don't think he could actually see me. I don't know how much, like, visualness you see from the rocks. So this is the Sparkleman. This is Big Daddy Art. He's coming over, right? He's got the rocket launcher. I kind of creep up behind him. I don't think he knows anybody's behind him. So this is what I do right here. So there's another person in the storm. You got the person on the left side of the tree underneath the storm eye icon, and then you see the other person on the right. So he starts shooting him. And I make the business decision to do this. I watch. I do not open up. This is what I do. I watch. The other person is... I could shoot him. I could shoot the Sparkle Main Horse, but I don't. A, because he's got his back turned, he's not looking at me, and B, he's got a rocket launcher. So I decide to take a few shots at this, and because I have a suppressed rifle, the Sparkle Main Horse does not know what happened. So I just start shooting him, he has low health, and then we get the win. And then I do the socks emote, and those two are probably spectating me going, what the hell just happened? That dude on the hill to the left has probably he probably thought for a second that maybe I was teaming with the Sparkle Main, and I was not. I actually just decided to shoot him and then shoot the Sparkle Main in the back, because that's just something I like to do. And this is why you probably shouldn't play this game like I do, because this was the first match I had. This is the first match I'd played for the day, and it was the first match since I played a duo with somebody else. And I wasn't feeling very good playing the duo with them. So, because what normally happens in duos or in squads is I normally get taken out early, and I don't know why. It really does frustrate me that it seems like I could be doing my own thing in duos or squads, and I just get knocked out. I get knocked immediately. And the thing that pissed me off last time in the duo was I got knocked and downed immediately, and then my partner freaking went try hard and clutched it, and it just made me feel absolutely like I was trashed at the game. Like, wow, they just fucking annihilated those two people and saved my ass when I feel like I can cover my own ass. And yeah, it kind of adheres to why I don't play duos or squads much with my friends anymore. I just it's not that I'm a bad team player, it's that I'm a lone warrior. I'd rather just face it on my own than be with somebody. So anyway, that's the win. Yeah, tips and advice. If I could give any, it's if you find yourself in that situation, scale who's the best out of the two, and then shoot the better person, and then shoot the worst person. Sometimes what I like to do is, if somebody's in a fight with a mobile person and I see it's a mobile person, I'll tend to shoot the guy that's looking like he plays on console or PC first, and then I'll shoot the mobile person. You got to get rid of the biggest threat first. And that's pretty much how I play it, and that's the game. That's the round, that's the win, that's the dub, and yeah, that was absolutely disgusting on what you just saw from yours truly. But anyway, I hope you guys have all enjoyed the video. I'll be posting more Fortnite every now and again. It's not a game right now that I'm focusing hardcore, but sometimes when I get a win like this, I think back to myself and go, wow, this would make an interesting YouTube video if I just commentated it. And this was definitely one of those matches. And it always happens when I'm doing my challenges at the beginning, and I just don't really care if I get killed early or not. And it just so happens that I end up in the top 5. I find the stupidest ways to bullshit victories in this, and solos especially. You'd be so you'd be dumbfounded about how I do it. And this is one of those occasions. For the first half of the match, I just wasn't really paying attention to anybody. I was just doing off my own thing, and then all of a sudden, oh, hey, look, I'm in the top 10, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm in the final 3, and it's just okay, then that's my strategical, Corey sense kicks in, and I have to really play it carefully and play my cards right, and, yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys have all enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later.